Hello students. Today we want to discuss subject and predicate and their different types. Every complete sentence contains two parts, a subject and a predicate. Subject is the doer of an action. The subject is what or whom the sentence is about, while the predicate tells something about the subject. Subject is the doer of an action. It performs some action. How to find subject, verb, and object? Its method is quite simple. First of all, read any sentence. He reads a newspaper. First step is to find out the verb. Reads is a verb. Now raise a question on the verb. Who reads? You will find the answer. He reads. So he is subject. Then combine he reads and ask the question what? So the answer is a newspaper, that is object. Reads is verb, he is subject, a newspaper is object. Find subject and predicate. This is an example, you will solve it. We spilled popcorn on the floor. Spilled is verb. Raise the question who? We is subject. And popcorn is object. If we talk in the term of subject and predicate, we is subject, spilled popcorn on the floor, this is predicate. Remember, just find out the subject and the rest of the sentence is predicate. So we is subject, spilled popcorn on the floor is predicate. Now we'll solve these examples. You should understand the strategy. I will read it and you will solve it on a piece of page, and then you will tally your answer and you will award marks to yourself. Suppose there are 4 sentences. If 4 out of 4 are correct, give marks to yourself 4 out of 4. If one has been false, assign 3 marks out of 4. My little brother broke his finger. Find the subject. My little brother is subject. Broke his finger is predicate. Okay, but now I will read it and the next slide will help you to find its answers. Next, I will not solve. You will solve yourself. His uncle Bob asked for directions. Those soldiers carried guns. Our babysitter arrived late. Okay, his uncle Bob is subject. Asked for directions is predicate. Those soldiers are subject. Carried gun is predicate. Our babysitter is subject. Arrived late is predicate. Now we move forward. Simple subject and simple predicate. Previously we discussed subject and predicate. Now we want to discuss simple subject and simple predicate. Okay. Simple subject means the shortest part of subject, the key part of subject. Every subject is built around one noun or pronoun. When all other words are removed, the simple subject is left. Look at the sentence. A piece of chocolate would taste great. A piece of chocolate is subject, would taste great is predicate. Now come to further specification. Chocolate is simple subject. Okay. Find the simple subject. My little brother broke his finger. Okay. My little brother, only brother is the most significant part, that is simple subject. His uncle Bob asked for directions. Bob is simple subject. Those soldiers carried guns. Soldiers is simple subject. Okay, one interpretation about, I'm talking about second sentence. His Uncle Bob, because Bob can be the name of a child or anyone. So uncle would be if uncle word has been finalized as a simple subject in this sentence. His uncle Bob asked for directions. Uncle is simple subject. Those soldiers carried guns. Soldiers is simple subject. Our babysitter arrived late. Babysitter is simple subject. So this is the solution. Simple predicate. Previously we talked that besides subject, remaining part of the sentence is called predicate. But now we are going more specific to find out the simple predicate. A simple predicate is always the verb or verbs that links up with the subject. A piece of chocolate candy would taste great. Only auxiliary verb and verb, they would be simple predicate. In this example, would taste is simple predicate. Find the simple predicate. My little brother broke his finger. Broke is simple predicate. His uncle Bob has asked for directions. Has asked is simple predicate. Those soldiers carried guns. Carried is simple predicate. Our babysitter had arrived late. Just guess that. Uh, which words should be simple predicate? I'm giving you a few seconds. Had arrived is simple predicate. This is the solution. Now, another step is compound subject. Just build up foundation in your mind. First of all, we discussed subject. Then we discussed simple subject. Now, third step is compound subject. Compound mean combination of two or more things of the same type. A sentence may have a compound subject, a simple subject made up of more than one noun or pronoun. Team pennants, rock posters, and family photographs covered the boys' bedroom walls. You will find the compound subjects. Okay. Look at team pennants, rock posters, and family photographs. There are three subjects. So team pennants, rock posters, and family photographs. Up till here, this is compound subject. Remember, it does not mean that only two subjects can be called compound. It can be two or more than two subjects. They would be called compound subject. Her uncle and she walked slowly through the art gallery. Look at her uncle and she. This is compound subject. And admired the beautiful pictures exhibited there. Okay, this is the solution of the previous example. Find compound subject here. Quickly write down the answers on your copy and then you can tally its discussion. My little brother and my cousin broke their fingers. So brother and cousin, they are compound subject. His Uncle Bob and Aunt Betty asked for directions. Uncle Bob and Aunt Betty, they are compound subject. Those soldiers and agents carried guns. Soldiers and agents, they are compound subject. Our babysitter and her friend arrived late. Babysitter and her friend, they are compound subject. This is the solution. Compound predicate. Okay. You must be understanding that I'm taking the concept of subject and predicate side by side. Now, I want to discuss compound predicate. A compound predicate is more than one verb relating to the same subject. we can use more than one verbs. Find the compound predicate. Mother mopped and scrubbed the kitchen floor. Remember, this is the verb. Mopped is verb, scrubbed is verb. So mopped and scrubbed, they are compound predicate. You can look at this solution. Okay. Find the compound predicate. This is exercise. So quickly point out compound predicate. My little brother had bruised and broken his finger. Bruised and broken. These are compound predicate. His uncle Bob looked and asked for directions. Looked and asked. These are compound predicates. Those soldiers carried and used guns. Carried and used, they are compound predicate. Our babysitter has overslept and arrived late. Overslept and arrived, these are compound predicate. You can see the solution here. If you have any question regarding subject and predicate and their types, feel free to ask. I'm here to answer all your ambiguities. Thank you so much.